Better. Colin Mochrie, he makes the world better. Good to see you back here in Vancouver.
Thank you.
We have a clip. We went into the archives. Want to show you in case you've been under a rock and you haven't seen his magic with Stephen Colbert back in the day. Have a look.
Who's the little newsman? Who's the little newsman? Oh, is that smelly? Is that smelly? He go boo woo woo woo. He go boo woo 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 woo. Oh, that's a nasty thing. Oh, that's a nasty thing. I want it, I want it,
Keep us up to date on that, Bill.
You got Stephen Colbert cracking up back in the day. How long ago was that clip from, do you think?
It must have been like 99.
99.
So, yeah, last century. It was a while ago.
2 decades of magic. What do you think when you look back at footage like this? Because when I look at the response that when people are like, Colin's back in Vancouver, hero, icon when it comes to the genre of improv. But when you see that back in the day, what goes through your head?
Well, it's when if I'm flipping the channel, I see a Who's Line, I watch the scene and I have no idea what's going to happen next. I have no recollection of it. Even though I'm watching myself do it, I have no idea where it's going. And there's times where I go, oh, I could have done that. So a lot of it is regret. Yeah. But I'm very thankful. You know, that show gave us all careers. So thank you, Who's Line.
Yeah, and now that you're back in Vancouver and you've got shows at the Improv Center tonight, tomorrow, and then at the Vogue on Saturday, why is Vancouver so dear to your heart when you get to come back and perform?
Well, this is where it started for me. It's where I developed this love of improv and worked with great people. When this started was 1980, and it wasn't just actors. It was, you know, we had cable guys and waiters. It was just this amazing group of people who were so good and so inspiring and great to work with. And, you know, I grew up here, so I will always love Vancouver.
So the theme of these shows over the next few days, what's new, what's the set? I know a lot of it is unscripted, but what can you tell us?
All I know is it's there to make me look good. So it's working with like the best that Vancouver Theatre Sports has. It's just going to be wild, goofy fun. There may be some political content. I doubt it, but you never know.
See, now that's an interesting point, the political content, because you do shows across Canada, you do shows down south, and a lot of it is Q&A. So say if you're down in America, how do you handle the questions about politics to bring it into your show?
We've actually made a point of saying at the beginning of the show, we're not going to take any political suggestions at all, so nothing about Trump, because you immediately divide your audience in half. And it's hard at a comedy show. You know, it's different if, oh, I'm going to go see Bill Maher. You know exactly what you're going to get. But you're going to see improv guys, you're expecting people walking like chickens. You don't...
The good stuff.
Yeah. We don't do the hard-hitting political commentary, which would be Trump's an idiot. That's as far as we would go for insightful satirical stuff.
Yeah. And then here in Canada, when the audiences ask for the political stuff, is it no holds barred?
On American politics, yes. We still stay away from Canadian politics because we divide again.
Yeah. There's a project that you're working on that I thought was really interesting, and I know it's still in the work, Act Social, the power of improv comedy to help heal the divide when you talk about how polarizing politics can be. What's going on with that project, and how special is the art of improv to help us really connect?
Well, basically, the basic rule of improv is something we don't do in real life, and that's accepting. It's yes and. So somebody says something to you, you accept that, and then you build on that. And you work together to make a better world, an improv world. So this gentleman in New York wants to try to change the world through improv. I mean, his idea is to get UN leaders together and do an improv match and somehow work through any differences. That would be great if that happens. I'm not holding my breath, but who knows? Weirder things have happened. Yeah. If we were more accepting of people, my wife Deb and I have decided to use the rules of improv in our life, and it's taken us to these amazing places. We've got to meet some amazing people. We went to the Congo for 2 weeks. Saying yes within reason is a good way to live your life.
It's good, great principles, and it's a lot of fun on stage. So VTSL.com, that's the website. Tonight's show and tomorrow night's show, the 7:30 show sold out, but there's a late show tomorrow, and the Vogue Theatre still tickets. But yes, and since you're talking about the principles, can we do some improv here with the BT hosts?
Yes, and you can.
Oh, okay. We've got Thor, we've got Mary.
Come on, bring it in.
To the side, we'll get the stools out. What game?
Thor is way too excited.
Why not?
I think it's nervousness.
All right. This is basically, it's just a simple game of props. We have a bunch of props here, so you would just pick it up, do a quick one-liner using that prop, put it down, and the next person comes in.
Okay, I'll go first.
All right.
Hello, doctor. Do you have a cream for this?
There you go.
There you
See?
go.
I think he was
Give her.
waiting to drop that all morning long.
He was. I'll do this. Hi, I couldn't help but notice how beautiful you are. My wingman told me.
Nice.
Okay, this one's going to be easy and predictable. Go Raptors! Oh, yep, saw that coming.
Trying out a new look today.
All right.
Got a new jacket.
Oh, nice, nice. All right. And over the Canby Street Bridge, traffic looks a little tough. Thank you, thank you.
Nice one.
Thor stole my idea.
Kratzy for the finish.
Do you guys want to go to a party tonight?
Hey!
Big winner.
What do you
Okay, we
think,
got time for
Colin?
one more?
I don't clean out my belly button because I'm getting enough for a throw pillow. Thank you. And that's how you make the magic.
Thursday,
Well
Friday,
done.
Saturday, Colin Mochrie
Now you
in
guys
Vancouver.
are a little
Thank
worried
you.
about
It's
putting all
awesome
that
coming
lint
here.
on your head now, aren't you?
I know.
Wish you'd